on good in Sacramento.
Well, I just wanted to jump in. I used to work for a company, makes ham radio equipment, starts with the letter E. I think you'll figure that one out.
Telecraft.
300. I think this is a great rig for mobile.
I use one in my travel trailer, and I'm using one here on the base. I used to work for a ham radio company, too. Started with an I.
Yeah, there you go.
November 7, OTA.
I did that too, but the commercial side, and I got rid of them because I could never get parts.
Well, I was never on the ham radio side. I was only on government and commercial. But I was a rep. I wasn't a dealer.
Yeah, well, you know my story, Dan. I had ICOM. The radios, I had Motorola was my primary line. Kenwood was second. ICOM was third. And, you know, every time I'd have radios stacked to the ceiling for repair. Where are my parts? They're on the boat. When's the boat going to get here? I don't know. It sunk.
November 7, OTA.
Yes, sir.
Is that Tango Alpha?
That is correct. I'm also in Santa Cruz, but I'm on a base. And I know the other person out there in Santa Cruz very well.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Finally get to work you, HF. Thanks, guys, for letting me jump in. And I heard you out there. Thought I'd give you guys a holler.
All right, I just switched radios. Can you tell the difference?
Sort of. They both sound good. Of course, I bet the crow flies were probably only about 5-10 miles apart.
No. I'm in Southern California. This is a 7300. This is a 7610.
The 7610 sounds bolder. It's got kind of a bolder audio.
Yeah, copy, understood. Well, we're working on the audio for the 7300. I've had it for a couple months, but I just integrated it.
Well, go ahead, Craig. I heard you out there. Take a route. November 7th on the air.
Well, I gotta go, guys, because I gotta park the truck under the carport, so I'm gonna lose you. So, everyone have a great day. Sean, it's always great to hear you. Whiskey 6, Whiskey Lima, Santa Cruz.
All right, guys,
Craig,
come join us on a 40-meter net on 7235 at 11:30. You're more than welcome.
Oh, I double with you. Sorry about that.
It's all right, Dan. You invite them.
Oh, that's okay. I was talking. I didn't know what you were saying.
I just said come join us on the 7235 net at 11:30.
Oh, did you want to set a little transmit delay on that radio on the 7300?
We did, 30 milliseconds.
Oh, good. Okay. That's a good idea to do. All right. Go back. Switch back again.
Okay, the 7300.
Yeah, it's not horrible, but it's not as good as the 7610. Something's still there that needs to be adjusted or something.
I got news for you. The audio's not as good either.
Yeah, I think there's something. I think there's RF in the audio, but if you've scoped it and it doesn't show any, then I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's leave it alone for now. But that's all.
All right, Dan, I appreciate the help. I'm telling you, the incoming audio doesn't sound as good as the 7610.
You mean on the receive? Somebody said you need more bass.
That would be wrong. I'm not doing that.
Hello, Brian, K6KY.
Hey, there's my friend. How's Delmar?
Delmar is pretty. The sun broke through. It's been kind of overcast all day, but now it's looking real pretty.
Good, John. See what you can say. This is a 7300, and this is a 7610.
Well, the 7610 does have a little more bass and sounds very, very natural. The other one sounds fine, although I think there's a little bit of an artifact in there, but I'm working on a radio that I just resurrected, so I don't know how well I'm hearing you in terms of accuracy. This is an old Yaesu.
Copy that. Nothing better than an attorney fixing the radio.
You know, I argue with them and I argue with them, and sooner or later they just give up.
And then you take the 40%.
What do you mean, 40%?
I have an ex-son-in-law. Notice the X is highlighted.
Okay, so you meant that the customer gets 40%. I got you.
Oh, is that how it works?
Anyway, this is an ST101 VD.
That's a darn good radio. I had one in the way back when.
This thing sat in a garage for at least 10 years, and it was not protected. And man, I'm telling you, it was dirty.
As long as it's not rusty, it's revivable.
Yes, and it's not rusty. It's interesting you should say that. They were in a fairly dry climate, and it was revivable, but it took cleaning every single board, and and the potentiometers, and anything else I could get my hands on. It was gunky.
I give you credit that you have the wherewithal, the patience, and tenacity to do all that. I do not.
Yeah, it's fun. It's enjoyable, actually. K6KO, I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're not interrupting anything. We were trying to set levels on the 7300, but not getting very far.
Yeah, I played with one of those. My friend Mark, MU6X, brought one when he came over from Arizona and spent a few days here. And he left it with me for a couple of months. And I thought that was a very nice radio.
Yeah, I'm just not used to it. I bought it used. It was like new a couple months ago. But I run the 7610, and it's much more apparent.
Well, it sure sounds good, and it looks to me like I'm drifting a little bit.
You
I
just
can't hear
did.
him, Brian,
Just
so I'm going to
now.
jump out. 73s, and I'll catch you later. K6RCZ.
Dan, go back to watching your movie. John, you drifted down. You drifted up.
It's jumping.
Yeah, you're up. Yeah, you sound low.
It's jumping all over the place.
Okay, bud. You want to work on it?
Ugh. I'm tired.
I can hear you, but it ain't you. See you later, my friend. Thanks for saying hello. W6BDW.
Okay, Brian. Yeah, it's settled down now. There's definitely I think it's in the switch. I think the VFO switch that does internal versus external is dirty, and I can't get at it because it's enclosed. It's something you can't really get any deoxide in very easily. But I'm pretty sure that's the problem.
You know what? Then just exercise it for a while, John.
Yep, that's the case. That's exactly right. It's doing a whole lot better. I thought I cured it, but it was good for about 2 hours yesterday, and today it's acting up again. But now it's stable.
All right, bud. I wish you well. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Okay. Good hearing you on, and good strong signal.
It's always a pleasure. If you have time, come say hello on the net when the people that don't like us on are not on.
Yeah. I just turn off the radio when that happens. Anyway, good hearing you on, Brian, K6KOI.
I understand. As long as I don't go to jail, I'll stay on the air. See you later, John. It's always a pleasure. W6BDW.
K6KI?
It's King 6 King Ocean, India.
Well, K6 King Ocean, India, kilowatt Echo 6 Hotel Extra response.
Well, Bob, nice to meet you. I hope I can stay on frequency here. This thing is not 100% yet.
Sounds pretty good. Got it pretty close.
Well,
I was just going to say, I'm running a Swan here, a
right now
500
it's staying
CX, and it's
stable,
got all
but,
squirrely on me also.
We'll see what happens. It starts jumping around. I'll probably have to make a
external
quick
VFO,
retreat. Where are you located,
front,
Bob?
Go ahead.
That was a complete double.
Oh. Bob, where are you located?
Well, I'm over here in Hesperia. I'm not that far from this gentleman. I don't remember his call, but I recognize the voice. Go ahead.
Oh, that's Brian.
I think he's over at Phelan, isn't he?
Brian, where are you located?
No, I'm on the other side of the mountain in Upland.
Oh, heavens. Well, I kind of screwed that one up. I apologize.
Hey, no problem. There's a story about Phelan. They wanted to name the new high school, but they decided not to call it Phelan High.
That's very funny.
That's very good.
It's the truth.
They scared their students when they had to live up to it?
I have no words. I can't speak for them.
Yeah, that's kind of the thought that springs to my mind.
Glad you enjoyed that, John.
That was very funny.
I was going to say, check that. This one has a plug in the back, and it's for the VFO, or the VFO or a signal frequency counter. And I've been having some frequency counter problems here, and it's starting to look like the plug. But it'll just make the radio go absolutely bananas. It'll take off. Go ahead.
What swan are you using?
The Swan 500 Charlie X-ray.
I've had a few of those over the years. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah,
John enjoys fixing radios, and he's good at it.
To work.
Oh boy.
That's how it is.
Double. We're doubling. The only swan that I have now, I've gotten rid of all my tube swans. The one I have is a little solid state. It's a 100NX. Just a wonderful little radio.
Yeah, they are. They're a real nice radio, and I've looked at a couple of them, and then I thought to myself, well, if something actually ever happens, where do you find the solid state devices for them? Go ahead.
Oh, gosh, eBay, and actually there's not anything real exotic in that particular radio, but there's a lot of cross-references. Before I knew better, I actually would, shouldn't say this, but I fixed a few SB34s, which have old germanium, devices in them, and I used silicon, and I changed the voltages because I was desperate.
Oh, I understand. Anyway, so I had to take out my DD Simmons or running a Radio Shack here. Anyway. Okay, gentlemen, I'll let you go here. We're not quite tuned up here correctly, so we might not be too good for our final. So we're going to get out of here, and it was a pleasure to meet you. And actually, the ZD is sounding pretty good. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. I haven't even aligned it. It had no transmit, no receive, and no audio when I got it. And all it was just a whole bunch of dirty boards that weren't making contact. And but I listened to it. It sounded good. It seems like it's probably okay on upper sideband, so I've not even aligned it.
No, it sounds really good. I had to touch the alignment up on this one. Somebody'd been in there. And so we just touched up the VFO alignment on it and let it go at that. No, it wasn't this one. It was a 350 I found at the swap meet. Go ahead.
Hey, John.
Yeah, Brian.
I saw a lot of radios getting fixed going through my shop, but I'll be damned if I know how to fix one.
Oh, it's all magic. Actually what it is, and you asked why I do this, it's because I'm retired and I guess I can, but I want to keep my brain active, and if I don't do that, I think it's going to be downhill.
I don't know. I chase DX. That's challenging enough.
Whatever suits you, as long as you do something that takes some mental work. I think it's pretty important.
I agree with you 100%, my friend.
Yep, it's all good.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. Pleasure, the gentleman out in Hesperia. Feeling my best. John, always a pleasure. I'm out of here. W6BDW.
Okay, so I'm Brian.